The periods in my life when I've experienced the most growth and made the most money were when I was working with a coach. Hello, and welcome back to the Blissful Mompreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Christina Hall, and I am so grateful you're tuning in today. In 2019 and 2022, I baby-proofed my small business to not only run without me, but to thrive without me, allowing me to take 2 4-month maternity leaves to be with my babies. Those months were so precious, and they were made possible by the team and systems I'd put in place. Now I'm on a mission to help you do the same. So I do hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. I feel like these next couple of weeks are going to be crazy leading up to the holidays, but it's so great to have you here with me, carving out some time to focus on you and your business. So today we're diving into a topic that can completely transform how you approach your goals, which is accountability. If you've ever felt like you're juggling so much that it's hard to stay on track, or you've set big goals for 2024 but didn't quite reach them, this episode is for you. I'll be sharing a personal story about how accountability has made a huge difference in my life and business. We'll also explore simple ways to build accountability into your routine so you can make progress even during the busiest or most challenging seasons, like pregnancy. All right, let's dive in. At its core, accountability is simply having someone to report your progress to, someone who helps keep you on track and reminds you of the goals you've set. It's definitely not about judgment or criticism. It's all about support and encouragement. I've noticed that the periods in my life when I've experienced the most growth and made the most money were when I was working with a coach. Of course, part of their value lies in the expertise and guidance they offer, but the real magic for me has been in the accountability they provide. When I would meet with my coach, I'd share a goal, and they'd often suggest steps I could take to reach it. And instantly, I felt this sense of obligation, not in a negative way, but in a way that motivates me. I knew that when our next meeting rolled around, they'd ask if I'd taken action, and I didn't want to let them down. I also didn't want to feel like I was wasting their time or mine. And really, this mindset has pushed me to take action on things I might have otherwise put off. When someone else is counting on you to show up, you're far more likely to follow through. Knowing I had someone in my corner holding me accountable gave me that extra push and confidence to take bold action. I know that I took some of the biggest risks in my business when I was working with a coach because I felt like I had someone in the wings supporting me. Several years ago, I had switched my business from paying for just the number of lessons in that month to kind of this monthly membership model, and I was terrified making that change because it wasn't just the price structure that I was changing. I was also changing our makeup policy to be a bit stricter. And I had a lot of fear and anxiety around it, but it was something I had wanted to do for years. Once I was working with a coach and they helped me kind of talk through it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it even though I'm scared. Because I said to my coach that I was going to do it, I finally did it. I stopped making excuses and I just did it. It really does feel like the coach is this invisible safety net. The beauty of accountability is that it doesn't have to come from a coach. It can come from a friend, a partner, or even a community of like-minded people. The key is finding someone you can check in with regularly to stay focused on your goals. And here's another example. So a few months ago, I really wanted to create a daily exercise habit. I would work out for a day or two and then miss several weeks. Then I found a program that would send me a 5-minute workout each day, and when I signed up, I ended up working out 30 minutes a day for 90 days straight. Knowing that the first workout was only 5 minutes made getting started feel so much easier. And once I got moving, doing more didn't seem like such a chore. The program also had a built-in tracker that showed me my streak, and I never wanted to break it. So even on those days when I didn't feel up to it, I'd do something. On top of that, the program included a group where the leader would send encouraging messages to all of us in the group each day and to ask us to share how many workouts we completed that day. All of these little accountability elements made it so much easier to show up and do the work. Even now, I've stopped using that program. I still keep up with working out daily, 25 to 30 minutes a day. So sometimes you just kind of need it to jumpstart and create that habit. Then once the habit's created, it's so much easier to just maintain it. So overall, this experience showed me how powerful even small forms of accountability can be, and they can help you create lasting habits. Another powerful form of accountability that's often overlooked is the accountability we feel when we spend money. You may have noticed that when you invest in something such as a coach or a course, you're far more likely to take action. You don't want to waste your money or feel like you threw it away, so the investment becomes a motivator to show up and follow through. Why do you think so many of us purchase gym memberships when we could work out at home? It's because we're now making this monthly payment, and it can be a way of motivating us to actually get to the gym and utilize what we're paying for. There have been wonderful coaches that will give away courses for free, and I have found that when this happens, I don't often finish them. I don't think it's necessarily the course itself, but the perceived value and lack of personal investment. So if I spend $1,000 on that same course, I know I would go through every lesson and take action. I truly believe accountability is one of the most powerful motivators. It really supercharges you to take action, and it just makes your goals feel more achievable. So I think we've established that accountability is a powerful motivator, but how do you make it a consistent part of your routine? So here are 3 practical ways to build accountability into your life and business. So one of the most effective ways to build accountability is by working with a coach or mentor. You're investing time, money, and you also have that safety net that I mentioned before. Having someone with expertise to guide and support you can make a world of difference. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear emphasizes that involving others in our habits and goals creates external stakes, making us more likely to follow through. So when you're paying for someone for their time and expertise, you're not only valuing their insights, but also reinforcing your own commitment to achieving results. This monetary investment can be a powerful motivator, keeping you focused and determined to take action. Another option is joining an accountability group or finding a partner. If hiring a coach isn't feasible, consider joining a group or finding a peer accountability partner. James Clear explains how social norms influence our behavior. So, when we see others taking action, we're more likely to do the same. Being part of a group where members check in regularly creates a supportive environment that encourages progress. For example, mastermind groups or small business communities are fantastic places to find like-minded individuals who can help you stay on track. You'll not only remain accountable, but you'll also gain fresh ideas and encouragement. And I know Facebook is a wonderful place to find some of these small business communities and groups. Now, another way you can incorporate accountability in your life is by using tools like habit trackers or apps. James Clear introduces the concept of habit stacking in his book, Atomic Habits, and the importance of visual cues in maintaining habits. So tools like habit trackers or apps can help you stay consistent by providing a clear visual representation of your progress. That's one reason the app I used to develop an exercise habit worked so well. It showed my daily streak, and I felt a strong desire not to break it. So this visual accountability kept me motivated even on the days I wasn't feeling up to a full workout. Clear also suggests setting measurable specific goals. For instance, instead of saying, I want to post more on Instagram, define a goal like, I'll post 3 times a week and track it. Apps such as Habitica or Streaks can gamify this process, making accountability both fun and rewarding. So I haven't tried these apps myself, but I have heard really great things about them. So if you're the type of person who does really well when you gamify something, I would definitely look into one of those apps. So now we talked about building accountability into your routine, but I want to take a step back and acknowledge where you are in your life. So pregnancy and motherhood can be extremely unpredictable. Some days you're going to feel great and unstoppable. And then there are going to be other days where it's a struggle just to get through the day. Please know that it is okay to not be able to give 150% each and every day. Listen to your body and do what you can. Accountability shouldn't add unnecessary stress. It is meant to give you support to help you focus. It is not about being perfect every single day. Rather, it's about showing up as consistently as you can and celebrating your efforts. So let's say you set a goal to drink 8 cups of water a day, and you stick to it for 39 days in a row, but on day 40 you miss. It's so easy to feel like a failure in that moment, but look at the bigger picture. You have built a streak of 39 days. That's an incredible accomplishment, and missing 1 day or 2 days or even 3 days doesn't undo all that progress. This same mindset applies to your business and personal goals. It's not about never missing, it's about getting back on track and continuing to move forward. During pregnancy, your energy and focus will naturally fluctuate. Some days, progress might mean answering 1 email or brainstorming for 10 minutes. Other days, it could mean deciding to rest and recharge. That's still progress because you're honoring what your body and mind need to keep going long term. Celebrate the wins, big or small, and when life gets in the way, remember consistency is about the trend over time, not a perfect streak. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found the information in this episode helpful and inspiring. And now I have a special gift for you. If you're dreaming big for 2025, I want you to send me a DM on Instagram at the Blissful Mompreneur with one of your goals. And then I'll check in with you once a week to see how you're doing and offer support. This is completely free. I just want to see you succeed. Also, if you're pregnant and planning for maternity leave, don't forget to grab my free 6-step maternity leave planning guide. It covers everything from how much time to take off to creating a financial plan. You'll find that link in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a fellow mompreneur who might benefit from the advice. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and leave a comment below letting me know your biggest takeaway. It helps me reach more amazing women just like you. Thank you again for being here, and until next time, keep pursuing your bliss.